On our 7,923 kilometer road trip from Darwin to Melbourne along the Australian east coast, in this episode we arrive in the greater Melbourne area. We met Rod and Joe a few years ago on the Malaysian part of Borneo, and when they figured out we were heading towards Melbourne, they invited us to stay over at their place in Phillip Island. Phillip Island is connected to the Australian mainland by a long bridge. After crossing it, we quickly found Rod and Joe, and it was really lovely seeing them again. We had an incredible day spent together on the beach, and they showed us all around Phillip Island. In my experience, it's always worth it being shown around by locals, since then you will see the hidden gems. The beaches are especially incredible, and one can easily understand why surfers want to hang around Phillip Island all the time. After sleeping in the van for a full month, we felt like royalty sleeping in a real bed again. A good breakfast and a lot of hugs later, we set off for Andrew and Sharon, another couple we met in Malaysia. The hospitality of both couples was beyond incredible, and we really hope someday to be able to return the favor when they come visit the Netherlands. Andrew and Sharon's place was the last place we visited before we had to bring back the van, so unpacking and cleaning it was. And they allowed us to use the laundry machine, so we arrived back in the Netherlands with clean luggage.
Packing our stuff.
We're clearing out the car. It's finally empty now. If you look here at Andrew and Sharon's patio, it's all the stuff that just came out of the car, just has to go back into two bags. Giving back the car after 7,923 kilometers was quite hard, as you might imagine. And here they drive it off to the garage for a full check. So we're downgraded to pedestrians again. Our last 2 nights of the trip so far, we stayed at friends of ours we met in Malaysia. We stayed with Rod and Joe in Phillip Island where the MotoGP was, the Grand Prix, so it was very busy over there. Yesterday we stayed at Andrew and Sharon's place near Melbourne, and tonight we're having dinner at Louisa and Frank's place, but they just have a newborn son, so we're not staying there, we're staying in a hotel. So we got this hotel room, which is really nice, because we've been in a van for an entire month, but luckily Rod and Joe and Andrew and Sharon also had a bed for us already. So we're getting used to beds again. And when you're in Melbourne, of course, you have to explore Melbourne. So that's what we did the last day, until Lisanna received this phone call.
So today is our final day of our trip, or so we thought. Today we fly at 11 p.m. We fly to Qatar, and then we were supposed to fly to Amsterdam 2 hours after arrival in Qatar. But we did our check-in just now online, and it turns out that our flight from Qatar to Amsterdam got pushed by a day, so now we have a mandatory stopover in Qatar for over 24 hours. So yeah, we'll go explore that city too, and hopefully get to see some cool sights and at least get an extra stamp in our passport. Woohoo!
Visiting the Skydeck is supposedly one of the touristic highlights of the city, so up we went.
8 seconds.
Oh, my ears.
5 kilometers per hour. The Skydeck is the Southern Hemisphere's highest viewing platform. At 285 meters, that's the same as
285 meters?
on top of each other.
The Eureka Skydeck is located in the Eureka Tower in Melbourne and 285 meters above ground. The elevator will take you to the Skydeck in 38 seconds, which makes it the fastest elevator in the Southern Hemisphere. It's not the cheapest thing to do in Melbourne, but the 360-degree view over the city was well worth it to us. After a few calls back and forth with Qatar Airways, we received confirmation that they had arranged a hotel for us in Qatar. So after a full month in Australia and enjoying a lot of the scenery, we unfortunately had to leave and went off for Qatar. This video is the last video of our 10 Australia videos, and I'll link the playlist in your top right corner. So feel free to check that out. We were supposed to have a 2-hour layover in Qatar, but due to all the delays we missed our connecting flights. Qatar Airways arranged a hotel for us, so we had a mini holiday after our 3-month long holiday in Qatar. But more about that in the next episode, where we'll be exploring Doha, the capital city of Qatar, and its beautiful desert. But for now, it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and see you again.